is in the studio. My goodness, actress, producer, cultural activist, and the very legend Akofa Edjeani. Hello, Akofa. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy New Year.
I was so stunned when I saw you a little earlier. I'm like, oh my goodness, wow, what a way to start the year. Happy New Year to you. And you're looking so well as well.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, this outfit, my goodness, guys. She brought the color into the studio.
Indeed.
It was left for me and Bex Charlie. It's all dark in here. Anyway, welcome, guys. So happy to see you.
Thank you.
So I learned about the B.A.T.U project, the Adam the First, and I thought that we need to know a bit more about it. So thanks for coming by. So let's get to hear about this film. This is the film that's going to be airing very soon.
Yeah,
That's right.
Tell us about it, the B.A.T.U project.
You want to go first?
No, you go.
Okay.
Since
so,
you're the producer.
The B.A.T.U project is Ghana's first science fiction film.
Oh wow!
We dared to move into uncharted waters.
Wow.
and do something that we don't usually do. So the film is basically saying that there's a nuclear war. Earth is collapsing. And Africa, as you know, we don't have nuclear weapons, so we're not as bombarded as the rest of the world. So the African countries came together under the leadership of Akofa Edjeani,
Okay,
the chairperson
that's right.
of the African Federation, and decide that if we're going to lose Earth, we need to keep humanity. So they send Adam in an all-encompassing, all-knowledge, human knowledge AI vessel to a new planet to restart humanity.
Wow, this is crazy.
It is
Our
indeed.
very own Bumblebee, our very own Matrix, or some of the sort.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting concept, huh?
Yeah, very, very.
And what we are saying is that, yes, it's fiction, but it can happen. If we go on with this kind of galamsey stuff that has destroyed our waters,
Yeah.
we are burning the forests, all the climate change stuff that we are talking about. If we don't put it in check,
Yeah.
or have it in check, it will be there years to come.
Yeah.
We will find ourselves in terrible situations like that, where we have to leave to go and look for food and shelter elsewhere. So we do need to take care
Of our planet.
of the planet.
I mean, I
and-
totally agree with you when you say that this all this can come to a reality, and this is actually the push factor, right? But the pull factor is also the fact that people like Elon Musk are exploring how humans can actually live on Mars. So if this is the case, then really all this Adam the First could actually exactly really happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, indeed. And it's scary because when Adam gets there, he doesn't know what to do. And all humanity is on his shoulders. We don't know. We don't know what is out
Right.
there. We don't know where to find this planet called Oculus. That all happened in the minds of Saibu, So we need to take care of Earth as we know it right now.
I mean, and I'm fascinated that we're doing science now here, all because I know that it takes very heavy investment. It's not child's play, literally.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are lots of challenges, pulling this off.
Yeah.
It's
Tell
taking
me
them
about
It's
it.
taking them 5 years.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can tell because look, that's a lot of work.
It is. See, the thing is, if we were, say, in America and we're trying to do this film, we would have all the resources and all the people to be able to do it like that. But here we are jumping hurdles, we're doing this, we're looking for resources, we're looking for time, we're looking for people who would say they are going to do something and do it in time.
Yeah.
All of that. So it's taken us that long to get here. But we were
5
determined.
good years.
Yes. COVID.
COVID
Oh,
also, yes.
right.
Yeah. It was filmed in Sege, in outskirts of near Adan,
Yeah. I know
and
Sege.
in Bolga, in
Okay.
what they call it. So you'll be stunned at the scenery
Okay.
that Ghana has, and we should treasure the land that we have. Yanaraya Assassin.
Does it have a bit of visual effects as well, or it's...
That was the biggest thing and the most difficult thing to do, because everything on this film was done by Ghanaians.
Wow.
So all the visual effects and everything was done by Ghanaians. And that was difficult, and that takes time to do.
And it's
especially when you don't have the money.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are doing it out of pocket.
Yes.
And just, it's really...
You know, I'm tempted to ask...
If we had the film fund...
Yeah. It would have been a lot easier, you know.
Yes.
You know, I'm tempted to even ask whether we can help right now, but I don't know whether you're done with it. Can we still help with this project?
You can definitely
This is
help.
something that I think that should be encouraged, especially even for, the young people who are coming up and seeing these new forms of art and how, they are being rendered, especially in this side of town, because you hardly have anybody who would want to dare do a science fiction movie around here. So tell us, how can we help?
Akofa?
Well, at the moment, the film has been nominated to the biggest science fiction festival in the world, which is in Miami.
Oh, the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival?
That's right. That's
Are
the
you serious?
biggest science fiction festival in the world. And the film has been nominated. And it's not just nominated, it's been nominated for the top award, which is the B.A.T.U Award.
Wow.
Yes. And so we are hoping that we will win.
Yeah.
If we do win, the prize doesn't come to, the award doesn't go to the director or the producer. The award goes to the country of origin.
Okay.
And so if it wins, it is Ghana that
wins.
Won.
Yeah.
So that is branding Ghana right there. That is, getting more tourists wanting to come to Ghana.
Yeah.
That is selling your country, your culture, and everything. So we do a lot with the work we do as filmmakers, and we need sponsorship to go. We need about 5 people altogether to travel to represent Ghana with this
For
film.
that
And
award.
so we need all the help that we can get to go, and even when we come back, then there'll be a premiere here in Ghana as well. So there are lots of ways that people can help. They can help with cash. They can help with
I think corporate Ghana can also come and say, look, we're taking
Yes.
care of flight tickets and
Yes.
hotels and whatnot for the team. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And we would spread the word about them, and we would there are ways as well, if people want to sponsor us too, there might be a that on Saturday they can watch the film prior to going.
Okay.
So if they would like to get in touch with us,
Okay, hold
I
on.
think you
Well,
should
I'll-
leave your number.
Yeah, well, I'll let you leave your number, but I was going to find out about whether you're releasing it in Ghana any soon. What
Yeah.
are the plans for its release in Ghana, or we have to wait till after the Miami one?
Yes.
yeah, definitely after me.
Okay,
However, we're thinking about March.
okay, thereabouts.
You know,
Yeah,
March is an important month
yeah.
for Ghana. So, we're thinking about that.
Kwame Nkrumah should commission it. I mean, this.
Indeed. In fact, our poster features the museum of
Yeah.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's well, I totally can't wait. I was going. That's really the most important part for me because I want to see it. I'm itching to see this, and if it's going to air somewhere in March, no problem. We can wait for that. But ahead of that, for those who want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
My number 0244 31 7773, and you can get in touch with me.
Okay.
Or you can email me on filmafrique, that's AFRIQUE,
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Okay.
And we can talk.
No, this is good stuff. And I need to say kudos to you guys and for charting this new path. Yes, untouched territories. And for me, it would motivate a lot more filmmakers and the young people to believe that we can do, so much. We can explore even when the challenges are there. Hopefully by then, the industry will be fertile and the fund will be available, isn't it?
We pray so.
Yes.
When you talk about young people, when we were filming this in Sege, there was a moment for myself and the director where I was in the suit and we were walking, and there was a young boy who turned around and saw us, and the amazement in his eyes.
Yeah.
And he just froze. And for us, that was one of the most rewarding things, that we
Yeah.
could inspire someone
Yeah.
to begin to think that we can do great things as
Yeah.
African people.
Yeah.
You know, so we
I
want
see that. I
to
see
get
that
people to
happening.
see this and want to do things like that.
Okay. And who was Adam, by the way?
Yours truly.
I
Best
knew
played
it.
Adam.
I knew it.
And we have Nashoko. Nashoko is in the film.
Okay.
She played the female lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And there's Majid Suyuhini,
Okay.
who is a young up and coming fantastic actor
Right.
as well. Yeah. So it's
Bex, I
great.
knew you were the one who was going to eat the apple. I knew it was you. Anyway, any final words before we wrap up?
I'll just say that film and theater in general is very important to the growth of any nation. And so we should prioritize the creative sector. We need to do this. It is how you set your foundation right, because without culture you're nothing.
Yeah.
That is the soul of any nation. But most times we are detached from it. We put arts and culture somewhere else, and we are in another place. And so, you know, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we have a firm foundation before we start putting the structures. Otherwise, things are going to be falling apart like they've been doing all these years. So this time round, we should have that round table discussion, serious one, and set things straight. Let's
Right.
reset and rebuild,
No,
as the
well.
president is saying. And if he's serious about that, then he should put the right people in place who understand the impacts, the socio-economic landscape that the arts bring, the rebranding, the tangible and all the intangible things that we bring to the fore,
Right.
and how it can bring about growth in terms of employment and growth in terms of wellness and all that. There's so much we do, and that is what I can say for now, that we need to really prioritize this sector.
Yeah, what they call it, our film, even though it's a science fiction film, and usually others make science fiction, this film has so much Africanness so much Ghanaianness in it. So when you get to watch it eventually, you see how Ghanaian our future can be. Now, there's this thing that is said about Winston Churchill during the Second World War, when his ministers came to him and said, we're running out of money. We need to take money from the arts and put it towards the war effort. And he said to them, then what are we fighting for? It is our culture. It is who we are that we need to preserve. And that's why the arts and the culture are so important. So whatever else we're fighting for, it is our identity. It is who we are that we need to fight for most.
I totally agree. Good stuff there, Bex. You nailed it. For anybody who wants to find out more about this project, where can they do that?
Well, we have our website, which is atfmovie.com. There's my number again, 0244 317773, and then you can email me on filmafrique, AFRIQUE @gmail.com.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you came by, Akofa. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And of course, Bex Motty, actor, producer, casting director, and Akofa Edjeani as well, right here on
And
Joy
tennis
99.1.
player. I'll get
Akofa, you need to beg this man for me. When he does to me on the tennis court, is not a good thing.
You know this guy,
It
he
is
transforms on the tennis court.
It's good exercise.
Bex, thank you so much,
Sure.
and I'll see you on the tennis court.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
all right.
Thank you.
This is Drive Time on Joy 99.7 FM. Stay tuned in. I'm Lexis Bill.
Joy 99.7 FM.